Welcome to season 2 of the Chef's Platter. My name is Chef Salim from the Fairview Hotel. Today I'm being joined by my senior butcher, Daniel Makau. He's going to show you different parts of the chicken, how to debone them and how to cut them. Today we are going to show you the supreme of the chicken thighs, the bones from the chicken, and what to do with them. So I'm going to leave you with my senior butcher to show you on how to debone each and everything, the cuts of the chicken. So after the break, you will be with Makau to show you each and everything, and I'll be back to show you. I'll be back shortly to show you the supreme of the chicken, the thighs and the bones, the chicken lollipops, and how to cook them and how to present them. Thank you so much. See you shortly.
Welcome back to Chef's Platter. My name is Daniel Makau, Senior Butcher, Fairview Hotel. Today I'm going to show you how to portion whole capon from the wings, legs, and the breast. For the breast, which is supreme of the chicken, we are going to do from the top part. So I'm going to separate the legs and the chest. From the legs, we are going to get the drumsticks and the thigh. From the chest, we are going to get the supreme of the chicken, and from the wings, we are going to get the chicken lollipops. Welcome. So here is my capon. This is a 1.4 kilos. That's why we call it capon. We have another one which is less than kilo, which is spring chicken. We also have the broilers. Broiler is more than 1.4. So as we start, we are going to start from the back. You just cut from the back, separate the leg and the chest. We start with the legs. So we are going to remove the bone, right? It's just like scooping. So this one is the drumstick and the thigh. It has a joint. You don't have to cut through the bone, so you cut through the joint, just like this. Here you get the thigh. Here is the drumstick. We have the leg part. So we are going to remove the small leg part. And all the bones, we are not going to throw anything. We are going to set them apart for the stock. So the other leg, you just scoop from the bone, just against the bone. So here is the bone, the backbone. We also again cut through the joint. Make sure your thigh has the skin. The drumstick, you just cut through the joint. You don't have to break the bone. So here we have the extra skin. You remove the extra skin. The extra skin is going to be used also together with the bone to make it a bit juicy, because the stock you can't use, you make it dry, so it has to have some fat. But the fats you have to skim them off when you are boiling your stock. Here we are going to remove the wings just from the joint. We are not going to break the bone, because once you break the bone, the bones are soft and crushy. So when you break it, it will hurt your mouth. So that's why we just cut through the joint. I know all the joints. Here, we are going to debone the breast. This is the breast part now, where we are going to get the supreme. So here we have to remove the skin. Remember the skin, we are going to use it, so we are not going to throw anything away. We remove the skin. Here is the skin. We have the neck part. So you remove the neck part just right towards the supreme, and the other side just like this, and then you pull it out to just come out. This is the part of neck. Now we are going to remove the bone from this. This is now the supreme of the chicken. So here you are going to just do like this. This is the collarbones. Just pull it like that. Just open this way. You are going to bring out all the meat. So you direct your knife direct to the bone. So it's going to be along the bone all around. You separate the collarbone from the meat. Then you put your knife through the collarbone down, and then you pull it back. There is something like an hook here, so you have to just clean it like this, and then you pull your breast. Make sure the soft bone, as you can see, this is a bone, a hard bone, and we have soft bone here. So the soft bone, you have to remove it carefully so that you can get all the meat from it, and then you just pull it like this, so you get the bone separated from the supreme. It's double. It's now double, so you have to separate it so that you can get singles. So you have one side. And the other side. So here we have the thigh, the drumstick, and the supremes, and the bones. Now we are going to make from the wing. Wing has 4 bones. 1 bone. Here we have 2 bones, and here we have 1 bone. So here, it's not good to cook it like this because you are going to leave some meat when you are eating. We want our guests to eat everything and in a comfortable manner, not crushing the bone. So we are going to see how to make the lollipops from the wing. Make a cut somewhere near the bone, then you just do like this. You remove the bone, first bone, and the other one like this. You remove the 2 bones. So here you are going to separate the drum. It's like the drumstick of a wing, and then you pull it just like this. It looks like a lollipop. The other one has 2 bones, so you have to remove the small bone, just like this. This one goes to the stalk, and then this one you can pull it just like this. It comes out, and then you pull this down to make another lollipop, which is very easy to cook and very easy also to eat. Go to the other one. Just remove it like this. Like this, you see the 2 bones. Separate the drumstick of a wing, then pull it aside, downwards. So you get another lollipop. Separate the small bone. You remove the other one. Then you make the other bone. So looking at this, you may not know whether it's a wing. So this is how we break down a whole capon from the wings to supreme. So the drumsticks, the supreme, then the thighs, and everything else. Thank you very much. We are going for a short break, and after that, Salim is going to come back now to show you how to make the supreme of chicken, the drumsticks, the thighs, and the drums of the wings.
welcome back. Now my butcher, my senior butcher, Daniel, has shown you on how to debone the chicken. It is very easy, as you have seen, but you have to train so that you can be conversant with it. So he has shown you the supreme of chicken, the bones, the chicken lollipop, and the thighs. So now I'm back to show you on how to prepare them and also the plating part of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the thighs. I'm going to give them a bit of the color, and also at the same time I'm going to grill the supreme of chicken to show you on how to do it. One thing, as I've been telling you in season 1, marination is very important so that you can give taste to your meat, your chicken. This one I marinated it 4 hours earlier, so it has the taste. The chicken has absorbed the taste. So I'm going to show you on how to grill it. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. I'm going to start with the thighs and the drumstick. Then also I'm going to start with one of the supreme of chicken. And also what I told you in season 1, I told you that in a kitchen you have to multitask as a chef. So this one is going on. I'm going to show you on how to do the drumstick, how to marinate them. So I'm going to start with a little bit of garlic. White pepper. Garlic powder. Light soya sauce. Then a little bit of sugar so that you can balance the taste of the light soya sauce. And also some white wine. Then I'm going to mix it very well. And then the next step, I'm going to dust them with the all-purpose flour. You have to dust them very well. Now after dusting them, I'm going to fry them because I want them to be a little bit crispy. Okay, now I'm going to dust it very well. Then I'm going to fry it. Your oil has to be medium hot, not very hot, so that you can cook slowly. No, as I've told you, you have to multitask. This one now, I'm going to turn it. I need to give him to give it a little bit of the color. Make sure it has a very nice color. Now for the dice, we are going to present them as the kuku choma. Kuku choma, we are going to make also a sauce of tomatoes, coriander, a bit of peppers, and carrots to present with it. And also I'm going to put a little bit of the spinach when I'm presenting it. So as a chef, we have to multitask when you are in the kitchen. It is not an easy task to do. Also for the chicken, it has to be well done because chicken, it has some bacteria which are very active. If you don't cook it very well, we call them the salmonella bacteria. They multiply in millions if you don't cook it very well. So for the chicken, you have to cook it very well. It has to be well done. So after this, I'm going to put it in the oven for around 12 minutes so that it can cook very well to kill all the salmonella in the kitchen, in the chicken. Now I'm going to check my lollipops. You also have to control the temperature of your cooking oil so that it cannot burn. It has to be golden brown. So we are going to have the kuku choma and the grilled supreme of chicken. So now my lollipops are almost ready. For the lollipops, I'm going to present them with a sweet and sour sauce. I'm going also to explain much further on that. So now you can see this is the color I wanted. It has to be brown in color. I'm going to remove this one so that I can put it in the oven. At a temperature of 139 degrees and for around 12 minutes. So now my lollipops are ready. I'm going to remove them. So now I'm going to put it in the oven, the supreme of the chicken thighs, in the oven for 12 minutes. So see you after the break while I'm making the sauces and also presenting each and everything in this platter. Thank you so much. See you after the break. Welcome back. Now I have my chicken ready, the lollipops, the thighs, and the supreme of chicken. Now I'm going to show you on how to make the sauces and also plate them so that you can see different ways of plating. Now for the chicken thighs, I'm going to put some spinach and some rice. This is saffron rice. And for the supreme chicken, I'm going to present it with a bit of mushroom sauce. And also I'm going to make stir-fried vegetables to plate them on the side. So I'm going to explain much further on the sauces. So I'm going to start with tomatoes. Going to slice some tomatoes to present the supreme of chicken with it. So sliced tomatoes. Then I'm going to slice some red apples. These I'm going to present them as a grilled apples to present with the thighs. I'm going to grill them also so that I can put on the base of the thighs. Then I'm going to slice some tomatoes to make a sauce for the thighs also. And some white onion. So I'm going to make a tomato sauce for the thighs and a mushroom sauce to go with the supreme of chicken. So now these ones, I'm going to put them in a saucepan. I'm going to start with the onions first. Then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Some oil in it. Make sure you sweat them. I'm going to turn my red apples. I'm going to add my tomatoes. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste to give it a little bit of the color and also the taste. White pepper, turmeric, and also some ginger powder. I cook the spices first so that they can give me the taste I want. Then I'm going to add a little bit of coriander. I chop it first. That one is okay. I add the coriander now. Then I add a little bit of water. Sea salt. Just a little bit. This is the sea salt with chili. Then I add a little bit, just a little bit of the sugar, so that you can finish that acidity in the tomatoes. My apples are almost ready. So I'm going to test it. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, finish the acidity in the tomatoes. Wow, so nice. Now this is the sauce to go with the supreme of chicken. And then I had made a sauce of mushrooms. As I told you in episode 1, what you have to do, you just saute your mushrooms together with onions. Then after sauteing the mushrooms together with onions, you can put a little bit of red wine to reduce with the mushrooms. After that, you can add your stock. When you add your stock, as it is boiling, add a little bit of whipping cream and let it boil for around 4 minutes. Then season it with salt and pepper to make it tasty. Now the mushroom sauce, a very creamy one. It's a very nice sauce to go with the thighs. So the next step, I'm going to show you on the veggies to go with the supreme of chicken. The stir-fried veggies. Going to start with the carrots. Then I'm going to slice them. After that, I'm going to use some gourgettes. Some of you call them the baby marrow. I'm going to slice them. After that, I'm going also to add some of the red peppers. This one is enough. Juliennes of red peppers. My veggies are enough. Now I'm going to saute them. I'm going to start with garlic. As I told you in episode 1, 80% of my food in the kitchen, I always use garlic. Because garlic also is very good for the heart. So I start with the garlic. So I'm going to slice some onions. Then I'm going to add them the garlic. Saute them a bit. Make sure you saute them a bit. Now my apples are ready. As I told you, multitasking is very important in the kitchen. You have to do more than 3 tasks at a time. You can see my apples are ready. And I hide my veggies. A little bit of sea salt. A bit of oil so they cannot be so dry. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water. Make sure they cook well. And I'm also going to add a little bit of light soy sauce. So as my veggies, they are cooking, I'm going now to start on the plating side of it. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the chicken lollipops. What I'm going to do, first you check the background of your plate. It is very important. So now I'm going to use this plate for the chicken wings. For the chicken lollipops, I'm going to start with the sweet and sour sauce. What we do is we peel our tomatoes, we remove the seeds. After that, we cook our tomatoes, we make sure they are well cooked. And then we add some vinegar. We add a bit of light soy sauce. Then we add a little bit of sugar to make it sweet. We add the vinegar to make it sour. So it is a sweet and sour sauce to go with the chicken lollipop. This is how we do it. I'm first going to put the sauce on the plate. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going now to put my chicken lollipops. Then I can add a little bit of the sauce on my lollipops. Then after that, I can cover them. Then this is the end result to the chicken lollipops. Then next, I'm going to plate the supreme of chicken together with the thighs of the chicken. So what I'm going to do, as I told you earlier, I'm going to plate the thighs together with, I'm going to give them a base of grilled apples. Give them of grilled apples. Then I'm going to get the drumstick first. After the drumstick, I'm going to get the other drumstick also. And the thighs also. I'm going to reheat my spinach. And also, what I can do, I'm going to use my molds so that I can put the rice on the side. The rice is going to go here. presentation is also the most important part of plating. Then also can put my spinach on the side. So one thing we do in the kitchen, the main food, it has to be facing the guest. So this is the guest side, and the starch and the vegetables has to be on the other side. So now I'm going to press my rice a bit so that I can remove my my mold. It goes. Now that is chicken thighs. That's how I'm going to present them. Then now the next bit is about the supreme of chicken. The supreme of chicken, as I've told you, it has to be the main dish. It has to be facing the guest. Now that my breast has to be there. And also the sauces. The sauces I'm going to put last. Now we have the vegetables. So the stir-fried vegetables. They are very nice to go with the chicken. Now for the chicken thighs, I'm going to put some mushroom sauce. Then I can put some sauce on the side to make the plate more and more beautiful. Then for the chicken breast, the supreme of chicken, I'm going to use the tomato sauce to make sure it is very, very tasty. Now you can see with the colors, the food is more and more appealing to the guest. And also the sauces, the marriage is there. The combination of the chicken with the mushrooms is there. So we are going to have the supreme of chicken together with the tomato sauce. This is the chicken thighs together with the mushroom sauce, spinach, and the rice. So I'm going to show you also, I'm going to put some tomatoes on the sides of the supreme of chicken. So now I'm done with my chicken, the chicken lollipops, the thighs of the chicken, and the supreme of chicken. You can see the colors, they are much appealing to the guests, and also they are very, very tasty. It is a very simple task. So people at home, what we are challenging you is there are different ways of cooking your food to make it more tasty than the traditional ways of cooking it. But we have modern ways of very modern ways which are very simple for cooking the several kind of dishes which are very simple, and also they are not that much expensive. So you can use our methods to cook different kind of dishes and make them very, very nicely when you have guests at your home. Also, when you have functions, you can use the same methods as I've just shown you. So this is what we do in our Fairview kitchens. So you can take our knowledge and also use it to make very, very nice dishes. So it was nice having you. So see you in the next episode as I'm preparing different kind of dishes. Thank you. Today, chef's tip is for the chicken. Don't call the chicken breast, but as a professional, sound as a professional, call it the supreme of chicken. Don't call it the chicken breast, supreme of chicken. That's today's chef's tip. Thank you.